everybody, happy holidays. Today we'll be making yarn ornaments for our Christmas tree. To get started, we'll need yarn, scissors, and a bead. And we'll be taking the yarn and wrapping around 2 fingers about 50 times. After that's done, we'll cut the yarn and we'll cut another piece of yarn and wrap it around the middle of it. We'll tie it and do a double knot. After that's done, we'll cut out in between the folded edges of the yarn. Make sure to cut all the pieces and then flip it up a little, and then we'll start trimming. You can trim it into the shape that you want or the shape that you prefer. Now that that's done, we'll take the bleed and place it through the string, and we'll tie a knot and then another knot to ensure that that bead doesn't move. And with that, we're done with our first ornament, the pom-pom ornament. For our next ornament, we'll need yarn, scissors, and a bead again, and we'll be using 3 fingers and wrapping the yarn around it at least 15 times. After that, we'll take another piece of string and put it through the loop and then tie a knot. Then we cut the loop at the opposite side of where we tied it. After that's done, we'll get our bead and place it through that yarn we tied it with. We'll make a knot to ensure that bead doesn't move. And then we're going to get another piece of yarn and tie around the middle of those loose yarn strings. We'll make a little tassel to give it some shape. Once that's done, you can trim it up, and then we're done with our tassel yarn ornament. For our last ornament, you'll also need tape, and then you'll be cutting 3 pieces of equal sized yarn, and you'll use tape to hold down the edges. After that, you'll add a bead and tie a knot, and then you'll start braiding. Once that's done, you'll tie another knot and add the other bead. Then tie the 2 ends to make a loop and cut at least 15 pieces of strings of equal size. Now fold the string in half and place it underneath the loop. You'll take the ends of the smaller string and pull it through the little gap to ensure that it's knotted onto the loop. You'll repeat that until that loop is fully covered. Now that we're done, we can trim the edges to the shape we prefer. We'll then make another beaded string and tie it through the middle of our wreath ornament, and we're done. Now that we're done with all our ornaments, we can now decorate our Christmas tree. And with that, I wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.